Hey foodies! Welcome back to my channel. Today we're making a dish that's so close to my heart. What I can play a little jump for this. Can I hear the jump please? It's Jamaica's national dish. It's ackee and saltfish. Just mentioning its name makes me want to be on the next flight to Jamaica, trust me. This dish is a breakfast staple in Jamaica, but honestly, it's so good you eat it for lunch and dinner too. Here we have all the ingredients that we'll be using today. But before we get into it, have you subscribed yet? Did you press the like button? I thought we were cool. What's happening? Let's pause. I'm giving you 30 seconds to subscribe and like. Okay, we're good to go? Okay. Now that it's out of our way, let's begin. Bye. Okay, we're starting off with our saltfish, or what some of you may know as salted codfish. We're going to add a pot of water to the stove. Once it starts to boil, we're going to add our saltfish and let it boil for 20 minutes. But if you're in no hurry, then you can let it soak overnight to get rid of the excess salt. Now let's talk about ackee. This unique fruit has a creamy texture and a mild flavor that pairs perfectly with the saltfish. If you're using fresh ackee, make sure to clean and boil it until it's tender, because if the ackee is hard or tough like what my Jamaican family would say, then you're in for a surprise, and trust me, it is not a good one. However, if you're using canned ackee, just drain and rinse it gently. And in my opinion, the canned ackee and the fresh ackee are not the same. Don't come for me. I'm just giving y'all my opinion. There's just something about the canned ackee that I just don't like, so I don't mess with it. But y'all can give it a try and let me know what y'all think. Next, we're going to go ahead and chop our vegetables. We're starting off with our bell peppers, then we're cutting our onions, scallions, tomatoes, and our garlic as well. And I wanted to ask you guys, have you ever tried ackee before? And is this your first time hearing of it? Let me know in the comments. Like, I genuinely want to know. Alright, back to our saltfish. Once it's ready, we're going to drain off the water that we boiled it in, then add it to a fresh bowl of water. We're going to scrape off the scale and we're going to take the fins off because we don't want that. And we're also going to debone it. You will see me doing this shortly. And we're going to wash the saltfish multiple times because, as it says in its name, salt fish. So it's very salty, so we want to wash it multiple times and let it soak in the water for at least 5 to 10 minutes. But if you let it soak overnight, then you won't necessarily have to wash it multiple times because it's already soaked and all of the excess salt is already gone. So we're going to flake it into small pieces and then let it soak in the water. Alright, let's get cooking. First, we're going to heat up some vegetable oil in a large skillet or a large pot, and then we're going to add our chopped onions. We're going to add some bell peppers, some scallions, and some garlic as well. Then we're going to saute until the vegetables are soft and fragrant, and this will have your kitchen smelling amazing, trust me. Next, we'll add our chopped tomatoes and a Scotch bonnet pepper if you like a little bit of heat. We're going to cook for a few more minutes until the tomatoes are soft. Now it's time to add our flake saltfish. So we're going to add that, and then we're going to stir it very well to combine and let the flavors melt together. Because you know, when we're eating that ackee and the saltfish, with every bite that we taste, we just want to taste all the flavors. We want everything to be melt together properly. Finally, we're going to add our ackee. We're going to gently fold in the ackee, being careful not to break the pieces. Then we're going to add some thyme, and at this time you can also add your black pepper and your salt, and this is for taste. And then we're going to cook it for an additional 5 to 10 minutes until everything is heated through. We're going to serve it up hot with some fried dumplings, or you can serve it up with boiled green bananas or breadfruit. Trust me, one bite and you'll be transported to the beautiful island of Jamaica. There you have it, guys, a delicious Jamaican breakfast. Thanks for joining me today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more delicious recipes. Until next time, happy cooking and keep those taste buds dancing. Bye!